For everything this splendid side-scroller demands of your abilities, it rewards tenfold with astounding sights, enlivening sounds, and a warming sense of accomplishment. Patience, pattern recognition, and raw reflexes are practically prerequisites, but those who take on the challenge will find that Cuphead stands tall amongst the best 2D shooters of all time. Our heroes are Cuphead and Mugman, who made the mistake of gambling their souls at the Devil's Casino and must pay off their debt by besting the many bosses who reside on Inkwell Isle. Right from the title screen, Cuphead douses you in its charm, greeting you with this adorable animation and a barbershop quartet. You should think of Cuphead as a series of increasingly difficult boss fights, though there are a small handful of platforming run and gun levels mixed in. Each encounter pits you and a friend in 2-player couch co-op against a larger-than-life opponent with an entirely unique set of attacks, cues, and weak points. Fights tend to take under 3 minutes, but that's usually after you've carefully studied your enemy's multiple phases over the course of many, many failures. This is the kind of game where, once you've gotten your bearings, any early damage you take should immediately default to a quick, painless retry. Progress is only made through your rising skill. There are no checkpoints, no mid-battle health pickups, and no methods for cheesing through a fair fight. All you can depend on are your wits, reflexes, lives, and the tightly tuned controls. So it's a good thing that Cuphead's handling is so intuitive, and before long, quick dodge dashing, 8-way firing, and jump parries that nullify any attack colour-coded pink, which quickly become crucial to your success, will feel like second nature. If you've collected enough coins from the brief, far less difficult run and gun stages, you can purchase additional weapons and passive boosts to hone your playstyle, and every power-up has its place. You'll be certain you've equipped the only 2 weapons you'll ever need, only to find that all 6 flavours of firing have their time to shine against certain bosses. Crucially, never did we feel frustrated by Cuphead, even after repeatedly failing on that last smidgen of a boss's health bar, which is only visible after you die. No boss felt insurmountable, and Cuphead's peppy, immaculate presentation just has this way of soothing any mounting slip-ups. Victory is always well earned, whether you're cutting your teeth on the simple difficulty or entering the regular ring, which you'll have to step up to if you want to finish the game and unlock the boss amping expert mode. There's also a pleasant amount of metagame to explore within the Inkwell Isles. The overworld is rife with secrets and creative methods of progress. You can seek out new pathways to take on the area's 5 bosses in a flexible order, NPCs will give you additional quests via cryptic clues, and coins and shortcuts are hidden out of sight. It's a bit strange then that there aren't a few more amenities thrown in that the modern player might be expecting. You are graded after each stage, but there's no easy way to check your records, and there aren't any leaderboards to see where you stand. At launch, local is also the only way to play co-op, although there are plans to add in online later. But these all feel like minor gripes in a complete package where even the smallest feature is crafted with care. So yes, Cuphead was worth the wait. Too often we find ourselves thinking, thank God I never have to do that again after wrapping up a difficult game. But with Cuphead, we're mighty excited to further the 8 to 9 hour regular run by trouncing those bosses in an expert encore. If you're partial to a tough but fair challenge, and you have even the slightest appreciation for the rich history of animated cartoons, you'll be overjoyed by the wonderfully artistic adventure that is Cuphead. We give it 5 stars.